So we wanted to become a school streets school when we first found out from the council about it, because to be honest, anything that we can do to raise awareness and to try to reduce the pollution and traffic around schools is really important. So we're really keen to be part of the project.
Having school streets has made a massive change to everyone's life in the school, because previously the road was just rammed in morning times and the afternoon times with cars and vans, and it was typical outside of school pick up and drop off times were dangerous. We've got a very thin street and a box where people get stuck in. We had a child that was knocked down. We had several close calls. Every day there were children having to walk behind cars, in front of cars.
So many cars were coming for drop off, for pick up. You had cars kind of bumper to tail all the way down the road.
Found the street very unpleasant at pick up and drop off time, because there were so many cars trying to get into limited spaces, often continuing to run their engine. There was a lot of aggression and stress.
It's so unpredictable. We'd get stuck behind a bin man one day, we'd be stuck in traffic, we'd have to find parking with all the other parents trying to compete for parking spaces.
It was quite alarming, just kind of getting that sense of how much pollution was being created on the road.
First day, it was like all the cars in the area were just wiped out by a magic wand, and everyone on their bikes and their scooters and families could walk across the road, and they walked in with their dogs, and it's calm, and it just means actually the start of the day for everyone is a lot calmer.
I can't tell you the relief, because it's just a lovely cycle ride across the green, no cars, and it's just so safe.
Really, this street almost feels pedestrianised in the morning. There's very few cars coming in or out, and I think the whole community benefit from that.
What you do see is a lot more parents on bikes and more cargo bikes, or kids walking or scooting. It's a much happier time. It was a stressful, horrible time, pick up and drop off before as a resident, and now it's a joyful time.
Local residents just seemed to be delighted. On the first morning of it, people came out of their houses, they just could not believe the difference from almost like the M25 outside of our school to it being like a very peaceful place, and everyone being able to walk in calmly was such a major change for us.
What's really good with the School Streets programme is that they show you what's a 10-minute walk away, and the children were taught about that, so they were then able to go home to their families and say, we actually live 10 minutes walk, let's go 10 minutes earlier.
It's good in terms of fresh air and exercise and safety, getting cars off the streets right close to the school.
We were definitely that school that said, no way, we can't even talk about parking or anything to do with roads, because we didn't want anything to add to our workload already, but actually it's made a massive difference to the children and families in our school. It wasn't anything major to set up.
The children are talking to their parents about how to be much more environmentally friendly, how it can be safer around our school.
A school street is just the thing we needed, and we need them at schools all over the borough.